My name is Michael Field from Towerfield Estates Proprietary Limited. We're one of the larger wool growers in Australia. The company's been in business for over 100 years and I'm the fourth generation to be running it. We run a flock at Wyvern Station in the Riverina near Carrathool of approximately 22,000 breeding ewes, and at Jugiong, Benangaroo, we run a flock of about 8,500. We've been on Hazeldean blood since 1999, when we had a trial at Wyvern. The progeny from those ewes were independently assessed, and at the end of the day, Hazeldean gave us the most profitability per hectare by far. The average flock of the Wyvern flock is now about 19.5 across 23,000 breeding ewes, and our fleece weights we're cutting about 6.5 to 7 kilos unskirted. But the whole lot averaged between 16.5 to 17 micron, and it's been over a very quick time change that our fibre diameters have dropped. Fleece weights have picked up a little bit, and body weights haven't changed a great deal. We enter the Peter Westblade weather trial at Temora every year. Wyvern came 16th in the wool challenge. Benangaroo actually won the wool challenge, which I'm delighted. It's a fantastic result. Hazeldean have done exactly what we want them to do with our sheep. I'm absolutely delighted with them.
My name's Tony Hill. I live at Springvale, Cootamundra. We've changed to Merino as we've grown in size. We first went to Hazeldean in 1988 and we've been there ever since. I just can't find anyone better at this for consistency, quality and for ram selection numbers. I entered the last Peter Westblade's trial. We topped the meat section. We came second in the wool section. The wethers cut 7.4 kilos of 19.2 micron. Our ewes are good sheep. They're very big, they're very productive. They cut 7 kilos plus. This year we did 113% lambing and a bit over 100% in our maiden. Fleece weight is going up, the micron is dropping, they're becoming an easy care sheep. Hazeldean are just going forward all the time because they've got a big number of sheep to work with and they can change their direction quickly.
My name's Andrew King. I'm the General Manager of Romani Pastoral Company. We utilise Hazeldean sheep. We decided to do a test. The groups were quite large. We had 1,000 ewes in each group and we took everything through from micron, fibre diameter, yield and fleece weight. We found over that time that we were about between $3 and $5 ahead of the other two breeds. We've been able to reduce the diameter right down to 18 microns. Our ewe weights have increased. We've gone for wool cutters and we're now at a stage that we're not throwing any wool out that's discoloured.
I find with the Hazeldean rams, the main thing that we've noticed is the wool production. We've gone cutting 5 kilo fleeces to now cutting up to 8 kilos. So in 10 years there's an increase of 3 kilos per head. This year is our weaner wool. We had a super line go into Melbourne sale at 14.9. Decreased the micron, out of sight in 10 years. The Hazeldean rams are definitely doing the job as far as wool production goes. Most years are up to 100%, some years are over. We've had up to 115% lambing.
My name's Andrew Vizard and I'm with the McKinnon project at the University of Melbourne. For many years, Hazeldean has been at the forefront of sheep genetics in Australia and worldwide. I can say with some authority that Hazeldean were probably one of the first to embrace the modern techniques of genetics and to utilise them for accurate selection of sheep. Hazeldean have got a huge track record in sure they're breeding sheep which are highly productive, highly profitable for the commercial producer. We now sit with Hazeldean being a very important genetic resource for Australian sheep producers.
Hello, I'm Richard Cannon, manager of Hazeldean Riverina. The annual Hazeldean Merino Ram Sale will be held at 1 p.m. on Thursday the 17th of October at Rosevale Hay. This year's sale will see some of the best rams we have produced to date go up for grabs. Once again, we are proud to offer rams which have stylish looks, but the data and breeding values behind them that ensures they will increase productivity in the flocks they enter.